Okay, everything should be good to go for tonight. So, welcome to the stream. And I just got back from kind of a convention trip. Actually, I just literally got back home like over an hour ago, which is why it's a little later than I usually stream, but not too much later, thankfully. Because um, I was actually at Anime North this year, and I haven't been to Anime North in like 6 years, and I'll just say that it was worth it. I had a good time, and I was with Zero Master, and I stayed over at his place too. And I just left from his place and got back home today. But uh, let's just say at the convention, there was quite a few game vendors, so I kind of pulled a one roll or two in terms of like getting stuff at the convention, getting video games at a convention. Uh, the biggest purchase, you're looking right here. It's actually getting a Sega Saturn. Finally, like you would think, someone like me would already have a Saturn, considering how much I've considering how many systems I have and how much I collect games and all that. But no, I just never got around to it, or at least I never had much opportunities to get a Sega Saturn because uh, it didn't do that well over here, and I've only really come across them like maybe once in a blue moon. It like in like the stores in my area. But this year when I was in the vendors area, one of the bigger game vendors, I noticed on they had shelves with games, with like PS2, GameCube, and Xbox and all that stuff, like games there, like on shelves. But on the shelves, they had in these big Ziploc bags, like systems you can buy. Also, hi, One Roll. Yes, bury me with my money. Except I don't have money because I just got back from a convention. I spent it all on video games. Not unlike what you have done. But hi, One Roll. But yeah, so I went. So I was kind of like looking at the bottom of the shelves of the systems, and in my head, I'm like, what if there's a Saturn there? And sure enough, I found a Saturn a big Ziploc bag. I grabbed it, and I just pretty much bought it. When was the last time you got a system? A system? I don't know, but you've done it before. Did you do it with a Did you do it with a PS2? Did you buy a PS2 at one of the Kineticons? I feel like you might have. You might have. That's the only one I can remember. But anyway, that was the year of Fugitive Hunter. Oh, right, because you also had Fugitive Hunter. That was like one of your first PS2 games, which is hilarious. Uh, but even though I did get a Saturn, the vendors didn't really have much Saturn games. In fact, I only saw like maybe a couple of them that had Saturn stuff, and one of them was just like imports. They had the Japanese version of House of the Dead on Saturn though. I was like a little bit like on that one, but or somewhat interested, but I'm just like But I don't even have a method to do Japanese stuff yet. I know it's pretty easy, but I'll get to it at some point probably. Uh, so I actually only bought one Saturn game there, and I'll say that for kind of last because I do have a few other Saturn games, but I actually preemptively bought some Saturn games before because when I was out of town one time, bringing a couple of systems to get fixed because I found a place kind of out of town where I'm just like where I did that, and while I was there, Lone King raided. Oh God, why is the raid? I forgot to adjust this. Oops. Else the alert didn't play properly. That's not even very late. Well, now it plays. Okay, good stream coming back. Oh, okay, there we go. Could you DM me the game? Could I DM you the game if Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not gonna be up super late myself, but I take it you gotta go soon, one roll. So, uh, yeah, just give me a minute. Oh god, everything's kind of. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Kane. I literally just got back from or just got home, so. But I got a new system to play with, so there's that. I haven't even started yet. We're at the freaking set language thing, but let me just let one row know privately what I did get. Or the one game I got. That'll probably go, oh, because he'll probably know because of a certain couple people who commentate on things. Come on. Really? Really, Discord, you freeze on me? Okay. But yeah, I was just explaining, Kane, how I got the Saturn. I basically found it at a game vendor, and I'm actually going to be on webcam just for a minute because I was also explaining. I already had a few games beforehand, so I went to get a couple systems fixed at a time. When I was there, I did some game chasing, and I found I found some Saturn stuff. I'm just like, you know what? If I'm going to get a Saturn game, are we expecting about all right? Yeah. But anyway, I got I found a few Saturn games and I got them because I'm just like, you know what? I do want to try and get a Saturn, and then I pulled it off in North, so it all worked out. But I'm actually just going to briefly show kind of what I got. The first game here to try out. It's actually a pretty iconic one for the Saturn. So where's my... Hi. Don't mind me if I look disheveled. I just got back from a convention. But anyway, the first game up is a Knights. It's in a kind of like a smaller jewel case. It's a not resale copy, so I think it was a bundled game originally. No manual, just the cover, but it's there. Everything else is for it. But anyway, let's get this set up finally and actually start, playing the games I got. Do I want to bother with the? I don't think it saves my clock. I don't think the clock battery. I don't think this has a clock battery that'll save, but. Good noise. All right, here we go. Yeah, there's that boot up. Okay. So yeah, this is actually the Saturn menu, which I never got to experience myself. Did I play a bit of... Or you just played a bit of... I assume you mean Silent Hill Shatter Memories. Did I ever stream that? No, I haven't... I never streamed that game. I've played it back when it... Like, around the time it came out, though. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't have a memory cartridge or anything for this. So it's like... And this game does not have eternal RAM. So you can't even do that. There's not really much to mess around in the system settings, though, for this. But this is a North American Saturn. But I'm pretty sure if I just get like there's an easy method to play imports on this. There always have been, and most people have Saturns that play a lot of imports anyway. So advanced controls. Ooh, look at that. Just surround. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this. Give you some system ASMR here. So I actually have this system right next to on the tray here, next to my microphone. It's a nice menu. Yeah, I do kind of like this. I do kind of like the Saturn menu. It's distinct. It has kind of like that mid-90s aesthetic going. You've been playing a bit of the PS2 one of it. But not sure how, at least Wii-wise, stuff like that, and just telephone horror game. Oh, Calling. Yeah, SCR played that one. Not the best game, but wish PS4 and 5 had menus like this, so they don't really have fun menus like this. I mean, I never really messed around with the original PlayStation 1 menus much. The PS2 menu is pretty iconic, though. Also, this is actually my first time booting up this disc. I wasn't able to make sure these games work until now. At least these three that I got while I was out of town. Ooh, Sonic Team. But yeah, I think Knights is probably one of the best known Saturn games. I mean, you can actually get, it's been ported on like Steam and such these days, so you can actually get it like pretty easily nowadays. But this is like the original Knights on original hardware, so I figured if I'm gonna get this game, I want to get it that way. I do have the Steam version though. You know this game? Yeah, a lot of people at least know of this game. Yeah, it's Knights into Dreams. Although I don't have the analog controller, right? This Saturn was just the system, cables, and one controller, so... But I'm sure I don't really need the analog controller. He just stares at you, blinking. Oh yeah, and this also had a Wii sequel, too. Which, they made sequel senses tingling with that one, for definitely. I mean, I now have the original to kind of go by, or at least show off. Even though I probably would just play the Steam version for the video. Also, I don't have a memory thing, so we're just gonna play a bit of it. It can be Claris or Elliot. It looks like they're in different worlds. Let's see. Dream data. What does dream data mean? Oh, I see. This is like the stage. Show it. Let's see. Get to see that. Also, wait, did that have Sonic names in there? For the high scores or something? Yeah, they do. Sonic, Knuckles, Miles, Amy, Eggman. You know this game was made by Sonic Team? What's Diary? Oh, Diary is loading. Okay. Okay, well, what's Elliot's dream thing? Okay, I guess we'll start this. Splash Garden, the affection. Oh yeah, we have to be okay. Good start. Oh, I think that was supposed to happen. They took my things. How dare they? All right. Look at this strut. Oh, there was like a strut animation for going up hills or down hills. All right. Let's speed the knights. Okay. I know you gotta like make circles by like flying in the air and stuff. I know that's kind of the main thing with this game. We make some Okay, hang on. Do I have like? to like destroy this thing? Oh, I think I have to bring things into it. You ever get a Saturn, you also want to get the HD retrovision adapter for your Genesis cables? Oh yeah! So I'm playing this on my converter. I've done this with like CDI, with like my CDI. It doesn't look that bad, but it is a little like, just a little blown out because you can tell this is composite, but it actually doesn't look too terrible. There's an aesthetic, a little bit kind of there. Circle around that, you get all the stars. Oop. I got a D, I think. It's dumb. It's dumb, but the only thing you know of this game is just flying about and so on, and the sounds of picking stuff up. I think that's most people anyway, including myself, until I started actually, playing it. I never actually played Knights myself. I just know of Knights. It's always one of those games that like people know of but never really played because who had a Saturn? You know? Not a ton of people outside Japan. But it's like but then you're like, oh yeah, the Sonic guys did this on the Saturn. Whoa, that was slow down there. There is like a flow to it. But it's a matter of like actually being able to control it and pulling off all the stuff. Another thing. There we go. I got the thing. Landed. Oh. SCR, did you just got back? Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. SCR, did you just got back from your, convention trip? Ever played Tasmanian Tiger? No, I haven't. I know of that game, but I never played it. Yes. Dang, dude. Well, if I'm not mistaken, at least I saw it kind of gathered from your one tweet. You went to MomoCon, right? Oh boy. Well, now we're like sideways, top down. I did. How was that? Because that kind of surprised me. I'm like, oh, you went to not Yuma, MomoCon. Well, me and Zero went to Miami North. I take it you'll probably have a recap stream yourself with like Baldur's Gate for it, though. Large and well attended. I could say the same thing about Anime North. And also screw Toronto traffic, but I think that's a given. We'll get in the thing. We have to make another lap here. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh boy, get in the thing. There we go. This just kind of keeps going, doesn't it? I'm not gonna complain. This is kind of interesting, but. Oh god, now it's Echo. Dolphin here. Oh boy. I just realized he has like a mermaid fin thing going on. Oh, okay, now it's... Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! It's a little hard to control, not gonna lie. At times. Maybe that's why they made that analog stick controller thing for this game. Because the D-pad in the Saturn's not bad, but, you know. I gotta go through this again. You have stories? Oh, I'm sure you do. I should probably go over kind of what I sort of did at Anime North. Wow, I got all D's. Oh, it's a boss. Okay, what do we do? Throw this guy somewhere, I guess. Okay, throw her in the wall. Throw her against the wall, I guess. Well, she's very rotund in many ways here. Oh, no, I gotta throw her this way. Ow. Okay. This is a little orthodox. These nuts. Yeah, yeah, got him. Oh god. I'm just throwing her the wrong way. So nice. You're dangerously close to her chest there when you do that. Well, actually, no, you're pretty much right in, right in there. Oh, Sonic Team. Okay, there we go. Now I kind of figure out the timing throwing. Oh god. Ow. I'm gonna run out of time. Did I do it? Oh god, I did it in with like 1 second left. You never been to any console, you have no idea what they're like? Clutch? Yeah, that was a clutch. Oh, I got an E. Cue the E rank music from Sonic Unleashed. I did better than Sonic, though. If you defeat him, it's the very score you'll earn a Nightopia. Oh, I have to push the button. I thought it was like loading. Wait, why am I back to the start menu? Oh, that's weird. But I guess there's the next stage. Slight mic crackle. Oh, I love this fucking microphone so much. Oh, okay. Is it back? It doesn't sound fine. No crackles whatsoever. Sounds okay on your end? Okay. Alright, so that was Knights. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. I managed to clear a stage of that. I think I might just move on to the next game because I'm not gonna be too long. Plus, I'm gonna be maybe just kind of like just recapping, maybe showing off some other games and stuff like that, not just, you know, the Saturn stuff. Okay, doing that just goes back to this menu. Okay. Good to know. Yep. So that's that. Okay, actually, while you're here, One Roll, and maybe even SCR, I will show one game that I did get from there. That'll make that, from Anime North. That I think you'll probably appreciate. Just gotta actually get it here. Oh, here it is. So one of the vendors had TurboGrafx and TurboGrafx CD games, both that were released in North America and like Japanese PC Engine stuff, and CDs of that too. Now, I have an Analog Duo, but I never had a TurboGrafx CD attachment, so I never had TurboGrafx CD games. Until now. And the one TurboGrafx CD game that I got there stood out and made me realize, oh no, I have to get this. It's this. So if you don't know what this game is, it was a PC game, but it also got ported to the TurboGrafx CD of all things. It came from the desert. What Retsurpray did a commentary on it, One Roll. That's why I'm like, you and ACR will probably recognize it. That's how I knew about it, or at least I knew it. Well, I also knew about it because the guy from the CDI games that I did, he's in this game. You do not remember this? If I show this off one day, you'll probably remember. This doesn't have any screenshots or anything to show off, unfortunately, on this jewel case. But it's a TurboGrafx 16 CD game that I have. Oh, Kane's heard of it. Yeah, okay. Like, okay, it has some really grainy FMVs, which I know just not saying does narrow it down for these type of CD games. It also has... If you see some stuff like the pictures of people, or the people that just lay there, and then you have to shoot the ants before they devour them into a skeleton. I don't know if that rings any bells. There's scenes like there's gameplay bits of that in this game, and it's like it takes place in the 50s, and you're like driving around to places in a motorcycle, and you meet FMV clips of people, and yeah, there's giant ants. Because it came from the desert. It's like homage to 50s horror and whatnot. But yeah, that was my second most expensive purchase, next to the Saturn here. So that's why I kind of said I pulled a couple One Rolls here at Anime North. Sea of Love. Okay, I think SCR remembers or knows what I'm talking about at least as well. Okay, so I've actually got a couple more games to show off for the Sega Saturn before I get to the actual games that I did get. Well, actually, technically I got 2 Saturn games this weekend. One of them was just from the vendor though, but I'll explain. Next up we have these next couple of games are like in these like green jewel cases that are like this, and they like slide out like this. This is actually Virtua Fighter 2. This is also a not for resale copy, which I'm just like, yeah, this is probably also another bundled Saturn game originally. Now, I'm not very good at fighting games. Oh, the game. Oh, really? It came from Desert Inspired. It came from GameFly. Oh, that's actually funny. I had a feeling it was something akin to that. SCR. You do remember the games PC1 and Funny Enough Elvira? 2 Jaws of Cerberus. Oh yeah, that might have been the same people who made that. I remember it came from the desert. Yeah, the PC version is a little bit different. The TurboGrafx CD version is a little different. It has like more. It has like also like side-scrolling, like side-scrolling action sequences where you run around and shoot ants. It's weird. But I mean, this Virtua Fighter is a Sega staple, so we might as well. Oop, come on. We might as well check this one out. Okay, looks like it's reading good. 34 tracks, 60 minutes of music. I just noticed at the top there. So I'm using my converter. That's what that video 720p 60 hertz thing is. Start button. Let's see, arcade mode. Good punch noise. Match point. Alright. I guess I'll play I guess I'll play a bit of arcade mode here. We have Akira from Smash Brothers. Look at these faces. Yeah, I'll just be John Akira Saturn, Virtua Fighter.
Fight! 1. Ready, go!
Oh god. Ow! Okay, so this ain't Tekken. I think it only has 2 attack buttons. Not doing very well here. Oh, hang on, maybe I can. Oh, the freaking moon jumps in this game. Oh, surprised that worked. Like, oh. What a shameless ripoff! I think he was speaking Japanese there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Prepare to get cooked. Oh, I know. I'm not very good at fighting games to begin with, so I'm completely prepared to just get floored. And plus, I gotta figure out how to freaking play this game. I never really played Virtua Fighter. Voice clips are very low and compressed. Alright, next stage.
Fight! 1. Ready, go!
Ow. Oh god. Friggin'. No, turn around. Virtual Fighter 2 AI is absolutely rude. Oh, I can imagine. Ow. But I'm mostly just testing / messing around anyway, so it's not a big deal if I'm not very good at this. Okay. Also, Kira's actually a tough character to use. Ah. But he's the poster boy. Isn't he the Ryu? The Ryu from Streets of this game? Okay, well. This is only the second character fight, so you would think. I did a lunge there. Ow!
Ring out.
Oh, I forgot there were ring outs. Just kind of just tumbled over. Okay, well, it's usually like the third or fourth character is when they actually fight back. So
Ready.
I'm gonna be prepared to get cooked, like one was said, unless I get. Oop. Oh god. Ah, no! Friggin' moon jumps in this game. Oh, okay.
Fight. 2. Ready. Go.
Ah! Okay. Okay, yep. I'm probably not gonna win this one. It's a little too floaty for me to get a grasp of. Yeah, this is the drunken master character. Let me try a different character. Apparently Akira is not that friendly to use for beginners. This isn't a game to go for jumps unless they fall down. Yeah. The moon jumping is very detrimental. Oh yeah, aim too. Try Leon. Gotta know if the Jeffy button works. Let's see. Becky-chan. Leon? Or I guess there's Lion. The Jeffrey butt cheese still works. Gotta see if that still works.
Fight. 1. Ready. Go.
Okay. It's like a crouching stance. Ow. 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 Don't jump on my dick, please. Ow. Or a snake style. You couldn't even hear what half of that said.
Ready. Go.
Ow. Okay, well, the first character is going to be a gimme, so.
I don't make it a habit to fight the elderly.
Oh, he's calling him old. Oh. Yeah, well, this guy, I think he said this character was like born in '79. He's like almost 50 at this point, or in his late 40s. So, if you're one to talk nowadays, you're still around. Virtua Fighter, Snake Romantis, yeah. Ooh, okay.
Aren't you about ready to go home now?
Fight. 2. Ready. Go.
No, I didn't mean to jump that far back. I'm just gonna do this. If you get hit, it's your own fault. Okay, well.
Aren't you about ready to go home now?
way he jumps back reminds me of how Kung Pao when he jumps into the dude to remove the stone from his chest. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, ran right into his fist. Damn it! I'm trying to jump forward. Oh god. No. Ow! Oh, come on! I'll give it another shot. I got kind of close. Yep, this is fighting games alright. It's a fighting game alright. God. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm especially not good at Virtua Fighter. I can tell you that, or at least the older ones. There's a lot more floatier. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I had to go. Nice. Hey, Ring has to be Soul Calibur for it. And Soul Calibur, it's funny though. I don't know. Okay, well, Sean is actually old compared to you. Oh, wait. Okay. Nope. No, 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 no. Yes. Oh, God, I clutched that.
Aren't you about ready to go home now?
So at one point when I give Soul Blade or Edge, you never played it. Oh, really? I mean, it's the first game in the series, so...
Fight! One. Ready,
I think it's Pi. Oh, she's the... Oh, we got a character that actually knows how to block. Oh, boy. Okay, let me... ow. Okay, this is where you get cooked. This. Yep. Fourth round, it's like, nope. We ain't holding back anymore.
fight! Two. Ready, go!
Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Stop. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, we might be walled here. I'll give it another shot, but if not, then I can just move on from next game. Ow, 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 ow. See the patented sweeps. Barely, she can't counter this. Okay, maybe she can. Wait. War of attrition. Ow, okay, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, this was honestly how I expected to go. Honestly. That's just how I am with most fighting games against AI. But of course, Virtua Fighter 2 had to be the one where it's like pretty notorious, even for fighting game standards. Hang on, oh god. No. Ooh, okay. Damn. I almost had it. At least got a round in, but... Well, all fighting games are like this, if you ask me. Well, I mean, Kind of, yeah.
I refuse to believe that I
Especially the other ones, because, you know, it's like, hey, you gotta make it a natural challenge, if that way people don't beat it in like 10 minutes. Okay, so that's Virtua Fighter 2. I mean, it's a staple Sega Saturn thing, and also, well, it's arcade, but it's also on the Saturn. It's a decent showcase for the Saturn 2. You just want to drain your bucket of cash? Well, definitely for the arcade versions, definitely, yeah. A weird sleeve thing I gotta put in for this, so I gotta be careful. Oh yeah, I guess I never really kind of got into, like, my, the whole, like, I guess recap of going to Anime North and everything. So Zero invited me to go up to Anime North with him, because he went last year, kind of just by himself. But this year he was going with his roommate and friend that he's known since high school, and her girlfriend was also down in Canada for a few weeks, and she was actually from the UK too. Like Zero's roommate's girlfriend. So we actually met up. I went on Thursday. And then I actually went to get my weekend badge early, because you can do that on the Thursday before the convention opens on Friday. And actually, one of the things that I also got invited to was I went over to Medieval Times. Now, Medieval Times is kind of like a dinner and show thing. They do like it's kind of like a show where it's like, you know, the king and queen with showing off the different factions of knights that have come together for this little competition thing. And there's like little like events that kind of happen, and there's little like it's a bit hard to describe it. It's kind of like a show dinner thing where it's like they come out and, you know, and eventually they do the whole like you know, jousting things and the duels against the different knights and stuff like that. And each side in each part of the stance for the people, they represent each knight, each color of knight. We were with the Green Knight, who then turned out to be a heel because he wasn't fighting honorably or fighting against the rules, because he doesn't believe in the value of this competition, like true knights and stuff like that. But then he got defeated by the Red Knight in the end. And what's also funny is that the Red Knight, the guy who played the Red Knight, actually was at Anime North. Zero ran into him, which was funny. But yeah, and then during the whole thing, they give you food to they give you basically like a big piece of chicken, but they don't give you utensils. You basically actually eat it with your bare hands, like in the medieval times, like medieval times feasts type of deal. But there's also some other stuff too. They also give you like a little thing of tomato soup and garlic bread and like a little piece of corn on the cob and like a baked potatoes type of thing too. It was good. It was entertaining. It was fun. But yeah, it was basically like, but yeah, it was neat. But that was kind of like the first day I was there to be even before the convention. So yeah, it's neat. I've always heard of Medieval Times, and there's I even made a reference in one of my videos. I never went to it myself. And Zero's friend Bill and wanted to go to it and with his girlfriend for the first time, because he's been to it before. Zero's been to it before as well, but I never been to it either. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll come with you guys for this, sure. Just had to like deal with driving through Toronto, you know, just to get to it. And getting also, because I was staying with Zero's place, driving into Toronto for the convention every day and driving out of Toronto wasn't too fun, because it's Toronto, it's a big city, lots of traffic. Yeah. Even just getting back home, there's a lot of traffic I had to deal with. But whatever. But yeah, Medieval Knights is neat. It's a neat like I said, it's a neat show and ditter with like a bunch of choreographed like duels and kind of performances that people do with like horses and stuff like that as well, and things like that. And the whole like thematic of like, you know, the king and queen showing this grand event for everyone to enjoy type of thing. But then it turns out, oh no, there's a knight that's like this is what knighthood is in, you know, that stuff. Reminds me of this one place over here that does sort of an Old West style reenactment. Oh, it's kind of like the opposite. It's like we do the whole like English medieval times, and then over there you do the Wild West. Okay. I mean, whatever. I guess it's exotic in our minds. Okay, so might as well show off this next game that I got. Like this was a Saturn game I've had before I even got the Saturn, this last one. It's actually another fighting game, but this is actually an interesting one. It's actually Fighter's Megamix. So I don't know if this is the one I'm thinking of, where you can play as the Daytona USA car. I'm not sure if this is the one, but I guess we'll find out. Summon Angel Halo. Why? Does he know about this game? I guess we'll find out. Either way. It's the car fight. Oh, it is? This is the game where you fight with a Daytona car. Okay. I'm glad that was the case. That's what I thought. I don't know if it's selectable right off the bat, but I guess we'll find out. They have places here that looks like pagan times. Okay, so I guess I would over there as well. Okay. Big. Oh boy. Game type Fighting Vipers Virtua Fighter. Oh, so it's like Fighting Vipers or Virtua Fighter. He said this in one stream, so I'll say that the theme that plays tied to that game, you always thought for a long time it was Cherry Cola. Okay. Let's see. We have Virtual Fighters, we have Fighting Viper characters. So I don't think the car is unlocked. Oh, nice music. Play as the Joey Jojo looking character. You have to finish courses. He looks like Ramen in the corner with the yellow hat. Oh, produce that cherry. Oh yeah, this guy with like the BM. Probably like a Sentai guy or something. Raxel. Oh, is this the Rockstar guy? Don't know what courses specifically mean in this game. Course 1 unlocks the Hornet car. Is there like a cheat code just to unlock the car right off the bat? I mean, I just kind of want to see if I'm able to just show it off right away. Nope. Ah. So you have to finish courses. Course 1 unlocks. Okay. So I'm guessing it's course A? Yeah, because it looks like you face a mystery fighter at the end. Which could be like the... Oh god, do I have to freaking... No? Okay. Letter... Oh, letter... Oh, okay. Okay, yep, I picked the guitar guy. How do I use guitar? But I did a flashy kick there. Oh! I tried to use my guitar, but it didn't work. Ow. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to unlock the car. But whatever. I just know it's there, which is funny. Oh no. Oh no, it's me as Star Child from Kiss. Oh. I mean, I guess I have the hair for this. I don't know if I wear this outfit though. Axel O's. Oh, I almost did an air juggle, kind of. Ow, oh. Ow, okay. Well, I suck at this one too. What a shock. The AM2 tree is unlockable. Oh, I forgot about that. Play the game for 84-hour streamer. Okay, sure. Ooh. That was flashy. Okay. I found a useful move there. Yeah, I did it. I mean, listen, I already played Lost Odyssey for over 100 hours. I don't need to do another 80-hour game.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Oh, we just fought you in Virtua Fighter too. Oh god. Oh, okay. Okay, the fighting Viper style, at least I can kind of get a feel for.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Now sure, the power of Kiss and the love gun. Oh boy. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna get walled here in the next couple of fighters. This is always the case of like, well, you can take care of the first two easily, but then picky.
Fight.
Oh, this is the skateboard kid. Was there no difficulty selecting the options? I didn't really see it. See one? I mean, I'm kind of just mashing my way through this one at least, but I know also probably when I get to the fourth stage, it'll be like, no, you can't just do that. Oh god, I'm getting juggled. Okay, block. There we go. Ow! Okay, you probably can't block those, I don't think. Whoa! Ow! Okay. Okay. Music sounds like the band Yes playing Owner of a Lonely Heart. I guess. Also nice UFO diner. Are we in Area 51? Or near it? Oh, it's you. Okay.
Ready. Go.
It's like we didn't stop playing Virtua Fighter 2. It's half the roster is Virtua Fighter. Ow. Maybe it's because I picked the first one. It was like it was easy or something. Because I'm already doing a lot better here than I was in Virtua Fighter 2. Maybe that's the difficulty, like different routes or determine the difficulty, or the higher the letter, the more difficult it is. Maybe. Ow. Or is this a better one? Oh, ow. Okay, yeah, this is going a lot better than. Pretty sure it's just because it's the first easy route or something. Nice triangle body there. Race.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Oh, that's the roller girl. Roller games girl. Ow! It slapped me. Okay, I can just corner her in there. Okay, look at all those polygons flickering.
Ready. Go.
Ow. Okay, now she's fighting back. Ooh, okay. Actually, the Eleanor buttons. Oh, the Eleanor buttons do something. You can. Okay. The Eleanor buttons do side steps. I keep forgetting that the Saturn has Eleanor buttons. Ooh. Oh, I think I broke her armor or something. That's why her health bar is yellow. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, because that's the mechanic in Fighting Vipers, I think, right? Yeah. Whoa, okay, camera. Sure. Lion. Oh, we just played as you in
Fight. Ready.
the last game. So we know your tricks, kind of. My guitar has not been very effective in fighting these guys. This is why the Virtua Fighter characters don't have the body meter? Oh, I get it. I see. It's kind of a neat mashup to have these two characters together, or two characters from fighting games do this. Wow, okay. This is also in Soul Calibur as well. I think later Soul Caliburs had something like that. I do remember like armor breaking or whatever in those. Not so much in the older ones, but handy.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Okay, yeah, it's you from Fighting Vipers. Happy. Look at those happy bears. Ooh, slide. Oh, wow, I actually got someone with my guitar.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Thwack. Freaking El... Whoa. Freaking El Kabong over here with the guitar. Yeah, actually block, streamer. I'm gonna play a fighting game, learn to block. Ah! Done with that. There has to be the girl from Tekken that has a panda as a part of her character. Oh, that's so surprising. Oh, I beat it. I guess, or at least the route A or whatever. Yeah, that definitely felt like the easy first route or whatever. I think the later, like I said earlier, the I get replays. Like I said earlier, the oh, look at this style. Like I said, the higher the letter, the harder the routes probably are. I guess now I would have to figure out how to unlock all the characters. But even then, I would need to get a memory card thing to save this game too. I want to unlock all the silly characters this game has, like the freaking car and the AM2 tree. So we can fight his tree. Jacket designer. Doesn't Saturn have onboard memory? Nope. Even the Sega CD had onboard memory, but this doesn't. Also the ship, I think it's like changing resolutions there. Something. Thing was getting a little weird. It also needs like a watch battery for like the internal clock. Because I'm pretty sure the one in this is either dead or not in there.
Congratulations!
I did it. Wow, I beat the high score of 99 minutes. Yeah, ABCD. Yeah, the AM2 logo. Apparently the tree you play as or something, or the logo itself. Survival mode versus team battle mode, training mode. I'm just gonna take a quick look to see. So no new characters have been unlocked. Options. Oh, there is a difficulties thing. Try the grommet looking dude. The Saturn does have internal storage, but it's like super small. Oh, it's probably just for like the system itself, yeah. But when I checked the memory thing in the settings of this system, there was like none. But that's probably maybe that's just for the memory cartridge thing, which this didn't have. So yeah, it needs a coin battery. Oh yeah, and that's also for like I guess that's also for the clock. Yeah. I guess we'll. Okay, so you do get to see what the final character is in each course, type of thing. But we already had Candy to begin with, so that wasn't really much of a surprise. I guess I'll just play a little bit of this and then I do want to get to the actual Saturn games I did get. Maybe talk more about what I did. Oh God.
Go!
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yep. Now we're in Fighter Mix. Now we're doing Fighter Mix, baby. Oh boy. What the frick? I just threw him like a. Oh God. Oh boy. This is silly. This is definitely where this game gets silly. I like how this character doesn't even have animations. It's just a static model that just moves all about doing the fighting moves. Do the spin, do the spin. Okay. Model is a frozen, but it's stupid but funny. Yeah, that's what I think a lot of the silly characters are in this game. Like the Daytona car is just like it's just the car, but like the wheels act as like the feet and hands. So you just see like the tires move all about with that model going around, like models standing upright. From what I recall, it's silly. This is how you want to do Fighter Maker? Well, yeah, this is definitely some Fighter Maker energy right here with this character. God, I don't even know what half these moves do. This is basically just like a parade float balloon, just going nuts.
Fight! Ready, go!
Half the time I'm just spinning.
Fight! Ready,
What's it on? There's like a logo or something on his chest. Probably like a... Maybe it's a Fighting Vipers thing. It was on the Fire Vipers side. Like a little mascot character or something from it. From an in-game universe thing. Oh god. Oh, Jeffrey. Who is Jeffrey? Okay.
Fight.
You are Jeffrey.
Ready, go!
Oh my god. Oh god. Perfect. Wow. Flailing about is this thing.
Fight. Ready, go!
Okay, I can already see Zero being like, we should totally play this for power plays. But I would probably want to unlock everything if I wouldn't do that. If I were to play that. Oh, he grabbed me. You know what? I'll probably. It didn't take long to get to the last fight. It's like 6 stages. We'll see who's at the end of this one.
Fight.
Oh, it's
Ready,
the ninja.
go!
Freaking Ryu Hayabusa looking ass over here. Man, I'm glad we picked this character. Oh, I almost. Okay. Come on. Sometimes the standard combo is just good enough to just deal with. Jackie.
Fight. Ready, go!
Oh god. Ooh, got him with that.
Fight. Ready, go!
Okay, come on. Wow, you can just keep doing that, huh?
Fight.
Okay, and then
Go!
wolf. Oh god. Oh, this is silly. I love it.
Ready, go!
Ooh, I'm near. Okay. Kids Akira. Oh! Here's freaking Chibi Akira over here. They call it kids, though. It was probably Chibi in the Japanese or whatever. Yep, this is the fighter mix we all know right here. So of course B unlocks Kids Akira. That's so... Oh god. Just smack, 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 smack.
Ready, go!
Okay, well, we defeated him. We defeated Kids Akira. If I was able to save, I would probably want to keep going and just try and lock everybody, but... I guess while the creds are going, I can also kind of recap a bit more of the actual convention, you know. Friday we got there... Friday we mostly just did the, we mostly just went inside the... Yeah, the TCC, the Toronto Congress Center, the main building is kind of like the south building. But this year they actually had the north building. 84-hour stream, I'll be quiet. But the north building... Now the north building was there before in previous years I'd gone to, but it wasn't quite finished yet. But in recent years they actually did finish it, and it's like fully utilized now, so... the gaming area was actually there. Oh, and you'll be happy to know, One World, that they actually did have a rock band set up in there. People were playing rock band. But also the usual, like, bunch of gaming and setup for, like, games and LAN parties and trading card and tabletop stuff. The whole thing. Oh, thank you for shooting that bot, One World. Virtua Fighter. Virtual Cop 2 team. But yeah, we just unlocked him or fought him. Yeah, kick that guy. Yeah, Friday was mostly just going to the south building, checking out the dealer's room there.
Game over!
And I did end up getting a few games there, of course. Not this though. This was before it, but still. See the freaking animations, or lack thereof. I didn't quite do as good as Max. Oh wait, this is just for the B course though. I guess this is the best time for B course. Probably the courses is. So I'm curious, did that actually unlock Kid Akira? Oh, it did. Oh, it also unlocked Kid's Sarah. I'm just gonna maybe just take a quick peek. I like the freaking like drawing of like the kids characters, the kids versions. You know, because you can change the science bit, you can make it go by real fast. But just one ring out to win. Yeah, I guess I could make it very easy, but it's already kind of easy. Or at least with the one character, it was pretty easy. Papers.
Fight! Ready, go!
Frickin' big head mode over here, practically. Okay, the floating jump's actually not that bad in this version. But then again, I'm playing, that's probably because I'm playing in Viper style. Just hit her with my giant head. Like friggin' Bonk. From Bonk's Adventure.
Ready, go!
But yeah, but in terms of like actual things I did at the convention, I didn't really like, we didn't really have any like guests to go plan to see or get autographs from. We didn't really know anybody there, and we didn't really go any panels because Zero didn't really do any panels this year. But we mostly just kind of just went around and the buildings and things like that. It was still kind of neat to see the whole place again. And they added like new stuff that in the North Building was kind of cool too. That's where apparently the main stage is for opening ceremonies, and some other panel stuff too was there, but I didn't quite really see them obviously. But there was a photo shoot that Zero went to on Saturday for his like Nikkei or whatever, the one gacha game. I think I'm good. So we didn't have much things planned. Although on the Saturday we did go to go somewhere after. Before, one of our traditions was going to Palladium, which was like an arcade place. Now, unfortunately, the place that we originally went to closed down, but there is another one that was in another nearby town just outside of Toronto that we went to on the Saturday. So there is actually a Palladium we went to. It's a bit different, but they still had Mario Kart. They still had a bunch of like the arcade machines you would come to expect to a place like that. This one was a little different in that it had like a walking rope like thing you can kind of like go across up high type of thing. It's like one of those things where you're attached to a thing and you kind of go through like a little obstacle course up high. You're attached to a harness, kind of walk through that kind of thing. Like things you have to traverse through and things like that. Like a little like rope skyway thing or something. What do you want to call it? They also had like a little bowling alley and things like that, but we mostly just did the arcade stuff, not any of the ticket things either. But there were a few interesting things there that we played, which was fun. And then the Sunday was not too eventful either, although we kind of got there not early. We didn't really get to go to the convention early because we have a bit of a drive from Zero's place to get to there, and plus traffic also add to it to get to the freaking convention. So, but what time I was able to spend there was still nice, even if I didn't really have anything planned. It was more so just be like, return to form type of thing. Kind of go back and see it. I never did go to the hotel across though, which is where more panels and stuff usually are. But oh well. Okay, so that's Fighter's Megamix. That one's fun. I'm glad to have that one, especially with all the silly characters you can unlock and play as. Okay, and now we're actually going to get into, I guess, more stuff that I did getting, and games that I got. I guess I'll probably just go over what I got on Friday. Good profile there. Here's too long. So there was like at one of the vendors there was a little like bin of like $5 stuff you can get with like little little blind boxes and other little things you can get. I noticed one that was like, oh, this is actually like Final Fantasy. So this is like a Final Fantasy summons thing with like summons from like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And this is actually what you can get in terms of like summons. It's a little hard to see, but it's basically you can get Arthur, Ultima Weapon, Leviathan, Diablos, not to be confused with Monster Hunter, Griever, Efreet, Dark Waltz number 3, Siva, and Ixion. And this was only like $5, so I'm just like, oh, you know what? Why not? And I ended up getting this is not assembled or anything, but it looks like I got Arthur. I'm just wondering if that's the same Arthur from like the Knights of the Round summon that's apparently like 5 minutes long. I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar, but also besides that, I think on the Friday I did end up getting these games. This one, Zero found pointed out to me. It's like, hey, isn't this the character from that one Super Nintendo game you played? And I'm just like, oh, I think it is. So this is the Bombing Islands, and it has Kid Clown on it. And I'm like, oh, this is a Kid Clown game. So I played the Super Nintendo Kid Clown game, and yeah, no, this isn't in its original case, but it has everything else. I'm just like, oh, you know what? Sure. Although what's funny is that I found another copy of it in the actual case. It was more expensive because of that. But I ended up grabbing it for Zero because Zero was also interested in getting it. Just has to pay me back for it. But yeah, because I managed to get it like just before the convention was closing on Sunday. I was looking for this the vendor for it. And I'm like, oh, there it is. Kind of like at the last minute almost. Then I also ended up getting Tetris Plus, because I'm just like, oh, you know what? It's Tetris on the PlayStation. Why not? And it actually kind of pertains a little bit to what my next video is going to be finally, so there's a little bit of a clue there. It's not Tetris. It's not going to be that game itself. Just more so, it's just Tetris adjacent. I'll just say that. And well, because it was cheap, and I kind of got it along with Tetris Plus for kind of a deal. One will probably immediately recognize if he's still there. So I'm just like, you know what? It's one of the Resident Evil spin-offs that's still cheap to get compared to some of the others, which there was another one we saw that I ended up giving Zero as kind of a gift thing. Because he'd been really wanting it, and he'd been kicking himself for not getting it when it was cheap type of thing. But the reason why I got this is because, well, it's the 360 copy. It's actually FPS boosted on Series X. I haven't tried it out on there yet, but hey, it's probably one of the dumber Resident Evil spin-offs. And I'm sure one was just like, whatever, it was a shitty video I did years ago, but yeah. I don't know if I'm going to stream this video on it, but yeah, I have it. Just for the sake of, like, hey, it's Resident Evil. Yeah. What else can I show? Oh yeah, I also found this at one of the vendors. But they were selling some soundtracks, some game soundtracks and such. But this was also in there. It was actually the Blade Runner 2049 music soundtrack. Well, that is some glare-ass glare. Okay, there we go. They're from back here. Very reflective. But yeah, it's like, hey, I like Blade Runner. I'm a fan of it. You know, cue the take a shot from Vinny's streams. But yeah, it's I remember actually did liking the soundtrack in that movie, especially this one song where they're like, it's like a chase scene where they're like in the flying cars. It gets like really amped up and intense. So I'm hoping that song's on there at least. But yeah, and that was also when I like got the Saturn. The Friday is when I found it to the Saturn. I'm like, hey, I found the Saturn. I pulled the one roll, ha ha ha, and got the Saturn. But then I was talking with Zero afterwards when I was like, testing to make sure the system worked okay and everything, and at his place. And he was like, hey, I actually have an extra copy of Panzer Dragoon that I don't need. So he was like, since I don't have a gift for you or anything, I might as well just give you that. I'm like, okay, sure, thank you. So it's not in a particular case or anything, but it is just a CD. It's actually this was actually in a CD case that didn't have a lid, so he gave me one with a lid. Swap it out. And this actually does have a manual, so I have a manual. I don't have one of the tall Saturn cases yet, or at least not a game with a tall Saturn game case yet. But I do have this manual with the dragon going. "Ah!" But yeah. So I might as well play a little bit of Dread Panzer Dragoon then. I did test it; it does work, but I might as well play a bit of it here. Why not? Oh, hang on. My webcam. You don't need to see me just staring off the side awkwardly at my TV. You can also probably play the music off of this too, because the tracks have that. Oh, resolution change. Doesn't use a pass since the once starving human civilization perished in the dust. I'm probably gonna read those. But yeah, I have technically played this game before, because it's actually you can actually unlock it, the original Panzer Dragoon, in Panzer Dragoon Orta, which is the Xbox Panzer Dragoon game. And that's also fully backwards compatible too with like Xbox One and Series. And I've also played the remake that came out a few years ago. I know some people are kind of on the remake, but I still thought it was fine. It was fine. Also, I think this... Yeah, here we go. This intro plays for quite a while. There's that music. I do like the music in this game. Now, of course, trying to get actual copies of Panzer Dragoon 2, and especially the RPG Saga. Now, Panzer Dragoon Saga is, I would say, the snatcher in terms of like white whales to get on the frickin' system. Because it is stupid rare and stupid expensive, even back like 10 years ago or so. So yeah. We have up down. That's like you want light controls or just normal up and down. Oh, you can actually adjust the sound balance. Interesting. Play some music. Oh, we game hard game. We'll just do normal game. And I think this plays the intro. Yeah, it does again. So we might as well just watch this while I kind of just recap a bit more. But yeah, I played the remake of this on Switch, and I thought it was okay. But yeah, this is also a long intro. But for the time, I was like, wow, look at this. Look at this CG animation we can do for this fantasy world. Oh yeah, so also on the, I think, was it the Sunday or was it Saturday? I think it was Sunday actually. But I actually ended up getting Zero a game with one of the vendors, and that was actually Resident Evil Dead Aim. The PS2 like Guncon like or light gun Resident Evil game, which I believe one was streamed like a couple years ago or somewhere around then. But yeah, because he was bummed out because he was like, oh, I really want this game, but because I remember seeing it for like $20, but I didn't get it then, and now it's like expensive, and I can't afford to get it here, and I'm just like, hey, I'm just like, you know what, let me be nice here. And I guess also because we kind of agreed to make it a happy early birthday gift. Happy early birthday. What am I even saying? To make it an early birthday gift. Happy birthday. Even though his birthday is not till for another like 6 weeks. So, but I figured that's a good enough excuse. Be nice and be like, hey, here. Because you know, unlike previous years, I've had money So that's why I said I kind of pulled a one roll and bought stuff, you know. I also have a few more games that I did get, but I'll probably show this after we play this. After we play a bit of this. I did end up going to like one last game store after, like today actually. So I did, because I'm just like, oh, I don't have to go to work till Tuesday. So I can just go, I can actually stay at Zero's place for one more night instead of having to drive home on the Sunday. Which I kind of preferred because I didn't want to drive into Toronto myself. We rail carpool there, so I thank you Zero for having to drive through all that. But then again, he's kind of had to deal with greater Toronto area traffic for a while in his previous job, so he's driving to it and whatnot. But still, it's not fun to deal with traffic, especially the one night because I think it was the Friday night. They did like construction but closed off like several lanes, and that just caused a huge like traffic backup. Like, and it was just it took forever for us to get by. Although the one Thursday night I did have a nice drive of like when I first drove up to the Zeros. I did have a nice drive going through like the heart of Toronto basically. It was like nighttime and had like a kind of a pretty, you know, skyline, night city skyline type of thing. Although what's funny is when we went by the Rogers Center, which is like the baseball stadium, and the CN Tower, I couldn't really see the CN Tower past like a certain point because it had like low-hanging clouds around it. I'm just like, oh, that's the CN Tower, or the base of it. This is Panzer Dragoon 1. This is an extra like This isn't an extra like CD that Zero had, but he's like, hey, now that you have a Saturn, you can have this extra copy that I accidentally bought. I'm like, okay, thanks. I'll take this for free, even if it's just the CD and manual. Please. Take my gun and shoot on my dragon. Yeah, that was like, what, a 5-10 minute cutscene? Oh, we're playing episode 1 again. Oh, no, never mind. Not that episode 1. But yeah, if you've never seen this game, it's a rail shooter. A little bit like Star Fox, but you can like lock on and shoot targets. I think this game actually was also released on PC, which I believe the PC version is actually based off of the in the Orta unlockable. That's based off the PC version, I believe. Oh yeah, you can also turn the camera like 90 degrees to get a change your viewpoint to get enemies beside and behind you. Yeah, for an early Saturn game, this is still kind of impressive. Like, the Saturn could do 3D stuff, but it was kind of like... It was kind of pushing the system a little bit. Like, the PlayStation and N64 were a little bit more capable, and Saturn didn't... I think the Saturn, the trap is that Saturn can do 2D stuff a little bit better. But they still tried with, like, you know, Virtua Fighter and all that in this from the start. Oh. Oh shoot. Get out of here. Oh, the plane got me. Dang. Boy, the plant. Oh, I think we're at the boss. There's a little dude shooting at us. We had to shoot them too. Okay, where's my cursor? They're launching boats at us. They blew up their thing. Alright, these missiles can be dangerous. There we go, got it. Yeah, this game is actually not that long either. It's like, what, maybe like... like 6 stages or so? 95%. I get two continues. You actually do get more continues, the better you shoot down stuff. Let's see. I do have the manual, so maybe they can tell me. I get the dragon at all costs. That's the Doom Worms. Clearly, oh boy. Yeah. Already took a bunch of damage. Oh boy. Gotta pay attention to your radar. All these creepy crawlies. It actually kind of reminds me of like Link's crossbow training. Because there are stages in that where you're just kind of like stuck in a circle or stuck in a spot. You have to like look around your radar to see where enemies are coming up to shoot. Yeah, the one thing about this game is that your health does not... There's no way to like recover health. So you gotta make sure you don't get hit. Otherwise, you won't have any health for the boss, and then you'll die, and then you have to use a continue and play the whole stage over again. But there's only like 6 or... It's only like so many stages. I think there's like 6, 7, 8, I forget. Some... Or 9? I forget exactly, but it's not that many. Oh god, all the green blood. Here's you. rapid fire shooting them seems to do good. Yeah, take that. Get rid of the little one for good measure. Oh boy. Oh god. Being shot from behind. Oh right. This guy. Fellow rider. Oh, he's getting wrecked by the lock-on. Oh boy. Where are you going, buddy? Ow! Oh, that still got me. Yeah, dude, seriously. Whoa! Okay, I did a kind of a cool finishing move, I think. Kind of. I don't know if I just got hit by the tornado, it got spin on around there. And he's like, you didn't win. I was only testing you. 75. Oh, you don't even get any extra credits. You have to get at least, I think, 90 or something. But yeah, this is a neat game. Not too long, but it's neat. I just think it's neat. Well, you don't recover much health. Yeah, you do get some health back, but you don't get full health for a stage unless you continue. You only recover like half your health or something. It's on normal. Thank you for the Simpsons reference emote, CR. You're the one person I can always rely on to be like, he'll get that reference at least. And don't worry, I made sure to do my my fair share of Simpsons references while I was at Anime North. You know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get these turrets for the shot rate. I'm missing a lot of stuff though. Actually, I think. But yeah, oh yeah, if you push in both L and R, you do a 180 turnaround. That's handy. That way you don't have to just do left and right twice. I just remember that now from like playing the remake and such. Oh god. Ow. Oh, I'm getting destroyed. Oh, there I go. Actually, I think I'm good for now. That's a decent chunk of rank shooter. I shot the things. The shooter. But yeah. Oh. That's interesting Sega animation thing. I never seen that one before. Okay, let's play the intro again. Yeah, so much like Knights, I think this is another like kind of staple of the Saturn, really. But I'm glad to at least have this, even though I've technically played this a couple times before. But it's nice to have the original, at the very least. So that just leaves one more Saturn game I can play for tonight. I wasn't going to be going that late anyway because, well, I just drove back and I do want to still rest up after all that, so. But I can show off like the last of the games that I did up getting while I was there, and give some like kind of final thoughts and like Enemy North and everything, and which was good. I did have a really good time heading back up there, and also seeing Zero, and also being with his roommate and friend Bill and his girlfriend too. They were nice, and but pretty much after all that, and we actually had to drop her off at the airport because she was heading back to the UK on Sunday. But we basically just went back to Zero's place and just tested out a bunch of games and stuff. We did have a bit of a time to get one game that Zero got working on like a Super. It was like a Super Nintendo game, but we're trying to get it to work on various things. We tried his like retro trio system thing, and then it wasn't working on that. We tried cleaning it. He tried cleaning it, and then he tried like Bill's kind of Super Nintendo, which was like missing chunks off of it, but it was still working. But in the cables we tried to use on it were kind of flaky. Anyway. But then we used Zero Super Nintendo, which was one that apparently was given to him. It was a nice pristine one. And then, but we still couldn't get it to work. But then Bill got a way to get it going by like just connecting it in the right certain way, because apparently he's had experience getting fickle games like that working that have like weird connection issues like that, and he was able to get it working. It was some like game that was like something in the Aquabats, but not the band. But he got it because it's Aquabats. But it's like in the James. I think it's like in the James. It's like made by the James Pond devs. It's in the same world, I guess, as James Pond. But yeah. Oh yeah, and also at one point, when I was trying to test out the PS1 games that we got, we found out that Zero's PlayStation 1 isn't reading discs. So that's not fun when you find out your system's not working. Believe me, I was there earlier this year. That's why I had to get my original Xbox and my backwards compatible PS3 fixed. But luckily they work now. Speaking of original Xbox, I did get a couple games for that as well. And a couple other games too. Just gonna pop up the webcam here for a second, just show off the last games I got before going to the last Saturn game that I did end up getting. So I ended up getting this copy of a complete box Aladdin for Genesis. I've had the Super Nintendo one, but I never got around to getting the Genesis one. I'm just like, you know what? This is a nice condition, I'll get it. Although what's funny is that, well, a couple funny things. One was that there were 2 copies of this. One with no manual, but the cartridge was nicer. This had the manual, but the cartridge had like a bit of like label damage peeled off and stuff like that. So I asked, hey, you think I could just swap for the better cartridge or the manual or whatever? And then they ended up being like, oh yeah, sure. And it turns out that the vendor there was actually from my area. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been to there, you know, type of thing. And then I saw somebody who was in my who was there, but he recognized me because he was in my brother's karate class like years ago, which is funny. And it's too bad my brother didn't come with us because I did ask, but he had plans that weekend, so I'm just like, okay. But still, it was still funny. And then one of the last things I was doing just before the whole like dealers area closed is I got a couple Xbox games. I ended up getting Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. I'm just like, you know, it's cheap, and I'm just like, I kind of got into Lord of the Rings fix lately with watching the extended versions and things like of the movies and things like that. And I got like an Xbox copy of Return of the King a while ago. It's like, you know what? I'll get 2 Towers as well. Why not? It's a Platinum Hits copy, but I don't mind that too much. They only have like maybe like one other Xbox game that's like that. And then I also ended up getting this. Voodoo Vince, because it's just like, you know what? Sure, it's an Xbox exclusive that it did get a remaster, not in recent years, but I still would like to have an actual copy of it for the Xbox, just for the sake of it. I do have the remaster. I did get the remaster on Xbox One and by extension the Series X, but I guess if I were to stream that game, it'd probably be on that, but. I just think just having the original Xbox game for Xbox collection's sake is nice to have. So there's that. And lastly, this was actually today, because before I left to go back home, I did stay over at Zero's for one more night, and we ended up having lunch. We actually went to a noodle place, and I ended up getting like a pork and shrimp, like beef stir fry. It was good. But then afterwards we went in town and into one of the game stores. Now the other game store that I tend to go to when I'm over at Zero's wasn't open on Mondays, but this store was still, thankfully. And he pointed out this game, which was actually going for like twice as much as it was in the store, and it was on sale too in the store. That's actually Heart of Darkness. The webcam glare doesn't do it any favors. Now, this is a game that I've known for quite a while because someone who is unfortunately no longer with us talked about the game before. That's how I kind of first knew about it, and also the fact that it's Eric Chahi who did Another World, or Out of This World as it was called back then. So yeah, I now have the next game that he did, and also kind of, you know, it's also a bit of a sentimental, like, oh yeah, he, you know, Akago talked about it back then. You know, I of course still miss him, even though it's been, oh god, it's almost been like 7 years, I think, since. But yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up sad memories, but it's hard to disassociate with a game like that. But I still looked forward to actually getting this game and being like, oh yeah, this game. It's actually interesting, kind of neat. I think more people might associate it with Game Grumps, like Aaron freaking out when he played it all those years ago during like the more difficult and frustrating parts of that game. But yeah. Okay, So that's pretty much all the games and stuff that I got. Well, it was like 90% games in like one little random vintage Final Fantasy blind box thing. Oh, and a movie soundtrack. Like I didn't get any shirts or posters or anything like that, but whatever. I think getting a system and a bunch of games kind of made up for all of that. Really, made up most of my purchasing, regardless. Oh yeah, I need my wife coming on for this to show off the last game. So, despite the fact that I found a Saturn at the convention at one of the vendors, not many people really had like stuff besides like PlayStation, N64, Super Nintendo, and NES, you know, the usual stuff. But not very many people had like the more obscure stuff. Like not many people had Saturns. I saw like one or two vendors that had them. And even then, one of them was like imports, like that. Like one of them had like Japanese copies of like Ogre Battle and like House of the Dead, the first one that actually was on Saturn. But this one vendor where I think it was actually the same one where I got Bombing Islands. They did have this Shinobi Legions, or Shinobi X as it's called elsewhere. This is actually a Shinobi game that was on the Saturn, and it plays much like the Genesis Shinobi games, and it has some interesting things in this version, like full-on FMVs and digitized character sprites and stuff like that. So I think this would be a good note to end on. But yeah, this was like the one North American Saturn game that I freaking found at the convention. Like I think I got like the one system and the one game. One North American copy game in, at least. There's not many other people had like other stuff, like the one vendor had like TurboGrafx and Turbo CD stuff, but no one I saw had Sega CD. No one I saw had like, well, of course now CDI, but I've only seen one vendor in a convention have them, and I cleaned them out back in ColossalCon. But yeah. So that's the fun thing about getting a system like this, especially nowadays, because I now have yet another rabbit hole of games to try and collect for, but they're now even more expensive than they were now more than ever, and they've never been easy to find, to come across out in the wild in my area or whatever. And trying to order them online is pricey, and yeah, like the Shinobi game wasn't cheap. I'll just say that. But I might as well go ahead and just, play it. I gotta get my money's worth out of this somehow. So I did test this at Zeros, but I don't mind playing again. But yeah, it looks like all my Saturn games, well, all 5 of them, they work. That's good to know. Especially Fighters. I'm Happy Nights and Fighters Megamix. I have those at least. Virtua Fighter 2 is like, it's fine. It's a stable set game for the Saturn, but it's like, I'm not very good at it. But yeah, if you're familiar with like Shinobi, Revenge of Shinobi and Shinobi 3 on the Genesis, this actually plays a lot like them. So it is kind of like a follow-up in that series, and it's also kind of funny because there is actually a new Shinobi game coming out. So this is actually a bit appropriate. Because I think last Shinobi game before this new one coming up was the 3DS Shinobi, which I did play, and I actually did like that one too. I am a bit of a Shinobi fan. I have most of the games at this point. Haven't really beaten any of the older ones, except for maybe the arcade version on one of the collections. But like on the Genesis collection or something. But yeah, we can have up to 100 shurikens, or just plain 0 if we don't want any to start. You can also change the... Yeah, that's usually what I go with, and if we're going by like Genesis style. Because even though this is a 6-button controller with shoulder buttons, this still plays like a Genesis game, kind of, just with like, you know, new enhanced graphics and CD audio. Because it's on the Saturn now. Because this is an early Saturn game. This is like 95. I love this like music and that font coming in like that. It's so mid-90s. There he is. John Shinobi. Or Joe Shinobi, as I think his actual name is. So real. There he is. In his digitized glory. Whoop. Oh yeah, this plays a lot like the Genesis ones, but it's a little different, as you can tell. You can still deflect and block in this, though. Oh, I'm getting my buttons mixed up. Ow. I got health back, thankfully. I can kind of pogo jump with the sword. Ow. Dang. With the shuriken. Oh. Dang. I was able to get through. When I first tested that, I was able to get through the first stage without dying. Oh, he's freaking blocking with his, like... The double jump sword move is useful. You, like, deflect. Okay, we got the power up. So now we have this, which is kind of ridiculous. It just takes up, like, a huge chunk of the screen. Oh god, that slowdown when I throw all those shurikens. Saturn's not as powerful as you might think. And I was just saying earlier, it's like it kind of excels at 2D games, but I guess even this game can't handle all that shurikens all at once. Dang it. I do like how you can deflect the shurikens back at them like that with your sword. That's neat. Oh, I think I got an extra life by collecting enough of those orbs. Great boss. I'm a flowing 3D mask! Ah! Whoops. Okay. So this power-up makes this boss kind of easy, but you don't want to get too reckless. I think I lost my power-up because I got hit times. There we go. Also, this kind of reminds me of like, what was it? Sub-Zero Mythologies? Like the PlayStation version with like the FMV scenes they filmed? I mean, I kind of see what they're going with before. They're going with like a Feudal-Japanese movie type of thing. The audio is very crunchy, though. I guess it wouldn't be feudal. This does take place. The Shinobi games do take place in modern times, I think. But they just have that style as well. Because I think he was watching them from a TV monitor. It's like... Okay, now we got climb all these trees. This is where you need to really know how to do the double jump. Otherwise you're just gonna freaking fall. I should have thrown him. It's like right at the... There's like a really specific apex point you have to like... You have to do the double jump on. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Dang it. Get out of here. Throw a shuriken at your foot. Oh, come on. Go. Guess I'm going this way. Or not. I've had this problem with like the other Shinobi games on Genesis, where it's like I can kind of do the double jump, but it's not super reliable, and I sometimes don't do it correctly, or I just miss the timing just very slightly. Okay, go up here. Nice 3D enemy. Dang it! I was trying to get the friggin' orb. I got hit. Oh, I got another thing. Oh, I got the power up. I can't quite get up there. Oh. Need health. Oh, come on, I jumped right into that. Of all things. So it looks like I don't get my shurikens back. Oh god. Frick, come on. Okay, give me that. I don't know how long this game is, but it's like... Okay, there we go. I knew I could do that. Oh god. Shinobi, please. Let's slide all over the place. So you can grab and climb up stuff like in 3. This is not the best platforming. Okay, if I hold up, I can grab the branches. That helps, actually. That's what I should be doing. Make it a little easier. No! Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, there's the bridge I have to get up to. Okay, this is only one specific spot you can get up to. Right. Boss time? Yep, has to load in. Who is this guy? Another blonde-haired rock star guy from Fighting Vipers? Except he's a natural digitized actor. Ooh. Okay, well, I took care of him. I kind of just brute forced that. Oh, there's still more? Ooh. Oh, those are angry statues. They're trying to kill me. Oh, you're back? Okay, I'm just gonna use my power up against you. Dang it. Oh, I think it's one of those kabuki guys. Yeah, they were in the mask, but I just saw the hair. I'm just like, I thought it was like a weird, like, 80s rock star guy, like in Fighting Vipers. I can kind of maybe... Ow. Dang it. Oh, come on. Okay, I was just jumping in front of him. That's not being... Oh, come on, these stupid statues, like, really? Okay, just don't get greedy. Oh god, he only one hit lip. Fuck. There we go. Again, skin of my teeth there. Because my weird, like, just jumping around and slashing, I guess, kind of worked. Oh yeah, Joe. I think she was calling out Joe. Joe Shinobi. Or show? Huh.
Oh yeah.
That was Joe. Nice webcam. Or camera.
残念だったな。この女が欲しければ北の地に来るがいい。お前らの狙いは何なんだ。
Does it have a microphone to hear him?
おじけづくなよ。
Oh, now we're at like a factory? Oh, I guess this is kind of like in 3 where you're just in a factory with like the weird Dio. I forget what the bad guys were called in 3, but they were doing stuff like this. Now there's like these weird like green gargoyle guys, mutants, whatever. Oh, you can wall jump. Oh god, bazooka guy. I like how he has to do the whole animation of him loading up the thing. What the f- Okay. Why is there freaking Brachiosaurus? What is this Jurassic Park ass shit? Okay. Sure. I think now I'm remembering why Soul Weave and Diabetes did a recipe commentary on this game, because it gets ridiculous, even for Shinobi standards, I guess. Oh, you kind of blend in there a little bit. Oh, frick. That's a tough jump, actually. Frickin' slamming against the wall repeatedly. Wow, 1 shuriken, thanks. Like I don't replenish my shurikens in this game. Ah, the bomb got me. Actually had health, go figure. Freaking blocking my sword with a bazooka, really? Okay. I like how you can kind of like pogo jump with the sword. It's not quite like Shovel Knight or Scrooge McDuck, but still. Oh god, it's the Brachiosaurs again. This freaking big digitized thing is like, really? Oh, this looks fun. Okay, you can do wall jumps. Okay, there's an up here, I guess. Is there anything else up here? Oh. Oh, not the boss. I can grab this. I can pogo. Oh, I can pogo jump on him, maybe. Ah, dang it. I was being a bit reckless on that boss. God. Oh, come on. I thought I grabbed the thing. Ah. Controls are a little bit slightly clunky. So, is that just game over? That has a loud continued sound. Ah. He actually does something when you continue. Okay. Oh, I gotta redo the whole stage over, don't I? Ah, yeah. Go figure. I didn't find like the power-up sword in this stage. Oh god. This thing again. Left for an orb. Guess there's also one here. Oh, what? Oh god, I keep not seeing that guy because he blends in. Wow, okay. Probably game over here sooner than I would expect. I'm gonna probably be that sloppy. Wow, it punishes you by fighting this stupid thing if you miss the jump. It's a tricky jump to do, so... forget how many you need for this, because my copy of this didn't come with a manual, so I don't know every time. It just had like the cover for the jewel case, nothing else really. You respawn. Okay, cool. I want to see if I can get up there. Yeah, I might just settle on just doing this. I wonder if there's a way to get up there. God, double jump, please. Work when I want you to. Try to do distance long jumps. I always die just before the friggin' health every time. And I get hit right after anyway. I didn't go up here last time. I'm not sure what I wall jumped off of, but... yeah, I got a health thing. Something. That's what was up there. I think I got an extra life. I think it's like 10 or something. For every 10 of those you collect, you get an extra life. I barely hit him off screen. There we go. Grab that. That. Okay, now I gotta face the boss. This time I have like... dang it. Oh god, you have to like press up to grab the thing again. You have to like... okay. Frick. Oh, he got me with the green stink breath. Oh, come on! Why are we not even facing the right way? Come on. Well, that was close. Okay, you can kind of pogo jump him. Pogo jump attack him. Like that. I think that's kind of the strat for this guy. So he does that crap. Oh crap. Ugh. Oh, come on. Oh, double KO. I killed him, but I died. Does that mean you have to restart the fight? Oh, jerk. I mean, sloppy. Bad run. Oh my god, come on. Wow, okay. He's just on your ass, you just get hit. Time I can't even re-grab the rope because you have to press up every single time. Dang it. Freaking gargoyle looking ass. Alright. Oh my god, that reaches so damn far, that's not fair. Why didn't I? Oh my god. It's so damn picky with having you to press up every time. Oh god, I'm dead. Okay, well, as much as I do want to try and get this guy, it is midnight. Oh god, this countdown's gonna be loud though. So I think that'll be good. I think I'm good. This sure is a Shinobi game. Yeah, I can definitely see why it's one of the not as known ones. It's interesting though, the way they kind of did like, gave it like FMV scenes and stuff, cutscenes and stuff, but. Okay, he's just gonna go down, go to sleep, I guess. But yeah, even though I don't have a memory cart thing, I probably could beat. Well, I did beat Fighters Megamix technically. I could probably beat these games in a single sitting, or most of these, with the exception of maybe Knights. Like Panzer Dragoon isn't long. I don't think this game is that long either. Virtua Fighter 2 is, well, that's also a fighting game that if you can manage to get past the difficult AI, then yeah, that wouldn't be too long either. But if I ever get any games that actually would need the memory card thing to actually, save progress, I could probably look into that. Although I should probably also maybe look into getting, like an action replay or whatever to like that way I can swap in imports, because getting imports is still easier, even though it's gotten a bit pricier too, but they're still not expensive North American copies, not by a long shot. I think Saturn's probably one of the more expensive ones to collect for, especially for North American copies. Because it didn't do well in North America because PlayStation did a surprise. Our system's cheaper, outsold it. It did okay in Japan, so that's why there's more imports, more games available too. But yeah, this is a Shinobi game, alright. It's a little clunky, but it's funny to look at. There's some silly things, and the FMVs are kind of neat. But yeah, that does it really for the Saturn stuff that I have at the moment. I will keep an eye out for more, though that probably won't be for a while. If I even come across any more. But I think Panzer Dragoon, Saga, and stuff like that are going to be like the Snatcher equivalents of me trying to find those, but who knows. I'm not going to willingly pay, like, you know, I want to pay over $1,000 just for that stuff, you know. Like even paying for like stuff that's like $100 is getting to a point where I'm just like, oh, really, I have to pay that much just for this game. I mean, I can tell you that one of those games I got was $100, although you can probably guess which one, depending on because of how obscure it is. But it's funny because Bill's girlfriend, when I was showing them what I got, he was like, what did this video game cost $100? And I'm just like, yeah. Me and Zero were just like, yeah, there's games that are way more expensive than that to try and collect for. That's game collecting nowadays. But yeah, it's like I don't usually get games that expensive. Or at least back then I usually don't, but now it's gotten to a point where just like, no. I guess that's also kind of like why One Roll tends to get expensive games now and then, where he's just like, screw it, it's probably not going to be getting any cheaper anytime soon, fortunately. If you really want it and if you have the money, it's like, just cave in. I kind of caved in a little bit this year. Enemy North, although I think most of this was worth it. I think the games I managed to get kind of decent-ish prices, at least by today's standards. And the Saturn, I think I got for a pretty good price too, even if it was the most expensive thing I bought. But it's a Saturn, so of course, you know. But I'm just glad to finally have this thing and be like, yeah, now I have a Saturn finally. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. And I think I pretty much kind of said everything I wanted to say about Enemy North. Like I said, I had a really good time. It was nice seeing Zero and everyone there, and everyone else there. We also did end up with we did also get going with someone else on the a mutual friend on Friday, but he was just there for the Friday type of thing. So it was nice to kind of go with a little bit of a group too. It wasn't, it wasn't like the big groups that we'd done before, like back in 2014, almost over 10 years ago when Shadow Snake and Angel Halo and back then, of course, like One Roll and SCR and even Tiger Jamara would come up for Enemy North. But they haven't done that since 2019. Not that they were asking them to come up, but it's just like, hey, maybe some year if you guys are able to, you can come up, provided you don't have your own, priorities like whatever vacations and other plans you have in the future. But who knows? Me and Zero would like you guys to come up if you're able to, type of thing. But in the meantime, just being able to go back to Enemy North. In the meantime, it was nice. And I could tell Zero had a good time too, because because he did go. Because I remember him saying that he did go to Anime North in 2022. This was like just after COVID, pretty much. But apparently it wasn't that great. He only went for the Saturday, and there weren't even that many. There wasn't really anything to do this room, which is funny because this year there was quite a few game vendors. Like I think there were probably like 6. Probably like 5 or 6, somewhere around there. And I imagine if One Roll was there, we have to restrain him. Like, no, dude, no, stop buying video games. You don't need that many on this trip. But this vendor is this vendor is that. I'm like, no. Don't spend $250 on that. If okay, even if it's Canadian. But I'm just being facetious at this point. But yeah, and Zero did go last year, mostly by himself, but he had a good time there. So because of that, he invited me for this year, or at least asked, "Hey, do you think you'd be interested in coming this year?" Because I mean, I could have gone last year, but that was kind of still after everything that happened like 2 years ago, so I was still kind of like settling in after everything that kind of happened. So, but that was definitely ready to go this year, I think. I'm glad I did. And I'll probably be there again next year if we go with similar kind of thing we did this year. And yeah, I definitely bought a few too many video games. I mean, One Roll wasn't there, Anime North, but I was the One Roll in terms of buying video games and getting expensive things. Although I'm pretty sure he would still get more than I did if he was here at Anime North. Like if he didn't go to France or whatever and actually came up here. but maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, in terms of like things that are coming up, I am going to try and get back to my video. One of the games I did kind of point out, it's like the Tetris Plus thing is a little bit related to what's coming up. I'll just say that. I did start to write the script before the trip, but I'm going to try and finish it and then get going on that. The VOD channel will probably resume uploads. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow night, because I think I need to like render together a part. So it probably won't be up till tomorrow because of that. I think it was the Xenoblade part where I lost power, and then when it came back, I was only online for like I was only up for like 15 minutes, and the power went out and stayed out for a while, and then I couldn't stream anymore that night. Yeah. I just need to edit that together and then do that. And let him back home. As for the streams, Wednesday will probably be Monster Hunter Wilds again. I think there's a new event or something thing coming up, because I remember one world being like, I remember him saying, "Okay, I'm done streaming Monster Hunter Wilds for now, unless new stuff comes up." And then there's a new thing coming up next week. He's like, "Okay," he's like, "Well, I guess we're doing Wednesday again." Like, okay, well, so I'll probably be streaming this time. I will be streaming that again, because last week I kind of unfortunately skipped out because the freaking Lost Odyssey bit went on a bit too long. Thanks, Killer Lawn. Freaking super DLC boss thing. Yeah. But beyond that, I think on Friday night I'll get back to Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I've done a couple streams of that game so far, and I've been really enjoying it as a nice little Zelda game. You actually are Zelda. So yeah, that's kind of the plan there for this week. Just to kind of get back into streaming now that I'm back from Anime North. I don't know if I'll do more Saturn stuff on stream or whatever, but at least I have it now. But if somehow I do come across more Saturn stuff for actually half decent prices, then maybe, who knows. Or maybe a specific Saturn game if I can find something. I don't know. Like, what other Saturn games are there really? Like, that I didn't get re-releases or whatever of. Because there's Guardian Heroes, but I have the Xbox Live Arcade remaster. Maybe Sonic R. I don't know. Like, well, I gotta get a Sonic game on this thing, right? Because it's Sega. Power Slave was on Saturn. That's gonna be hard to get because I have the PlayStation version, and the PlayStation version is now expensive. At least it was at the convention vendors. I remember getting that at a Compro for like $5, like 10 years ago or so, and now it's like, pfft, that's games. That's what happens when people realize, oh, this game's cool. There goes the price. Like even freaking games like even games like Dino Crisis 3 was like $100 Canadian. I'm just like, what? No, this game's bad. Why would people pay $100 for this Garbo game? Is it because it's a Garbo game and people are finding amusement out of that and collecting? Or it's like, hey, it's Dino Crisis. You can collect all three, even the bad one. I don't know. Same with Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel is also getting ridiculously expensive now because it's Fallout. Even if it's the bad one, but you gotta get all the Fallout games. Or this is the weird Fallout. Premium price because it's Fallout and people want it for weird reasons. Yeah, even if people don't realize it's actually bad. But it was bad for a while, and that's why nobody wanted it until weirdo collectors were like, oh, I'll just buy it and just for the sake of a part of Fallout, but not actually play it because it's bad. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'm just old man collector yelling at cloud gaming at this point. Ugh. But yeah, I need to get going because I do want to rest up for after coming back from Zeros and the whole convention and everything. So if you want to stay up to date for what's coming up next for the Monster Hunter Wild stream on Wednesday or Legend of Zelda or whatever, you can follow me here on Twitch. There's also Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky for notifications. Whatever you need if you want to be notified. Otherwise, it's perfectly fine just to come by and hang out and even just lurk. It's all appreciated regardless. And I will see you all Wednesday for Monster Hunter Wilds or Friday for more Echoes of Wisdom, whichever you want to come by and see. So, till then, take care, stay safe, and have a good night. See you all later.